Hey guys, come and join me in the Old Frog and Toad for a wee pipe chat.
Welcome to the pub, come and have a beer. Come along, we'll sing a song of real good cheer. Forget your cares today, it's time to laugh and play. We're drunk again this afternoon on Saturday. The songs we like the best of all are old songs. Sad songs, bad songs, bold songs. If you like to sing, come and have a fling. Everybody welcome to the pub. I'd like to welcome you to the pub. Away we go.
Hey guys, Mike here from Old Man Things, and welcome to the Old Frog and Toad Pub Shed. I'm in the snug, smoking a Comoy's second. This is a wee little billiard. Let me light it. I've got some fisherman's dottle, and then we shall begin. So before I begin, I want to show you I got a package, a gift from my friend Travis, and I don't have a clue what it is. So I said I would do a box opening for Travis. And Travis, I thank you so much that you sent this to me. I should probably wait till after I see. No, I'm just teasing. Perfect. Perfect. Prince Albert. Thanks, Travis. I truly appreciate that. I was coming to the very end of my Prince Albert. So now I can rotate with Prince Albert and Fisherman's Dottle. So I do appreciate it. Thank you. It really means a lot. Cheers. The Wasp are terrible. I was actually going to do this video in the Old Frog and Toad beer garden. And when I went to open up the umbrella, it was filled with wasps. So I had to abandon the beer garden. Now, how the heck does a guy get the wasp nests out of a patio umbrella when it's folded up? That should be interesting, because I've had them other places and you get that spray, but how do you spray inside that? I was thinking of something that happened to me when I was a kid. And recently, my mom came to visit us. And she brought the story up because she said she saw this kid now who's an adult. And I said to her, I said, being an adult with having two children that have almost finished high school. My daughter's a senior. I still look at that and I don't think I did anything wrong. So, everyone, I'm going to let you guys be the jury. Of course, my wife sides with my mom and says, so what was the matter with you? But she'd side with anyone but me anyhow. It's like when I got slapped in the face by my teacher in 4th grade. Just whoosh. The teacher called my mom. And she said, I thought I should tell you that I slapped your son. And my mom said, well, I'm sure he deserved it. And thanked her. Well, my wife would have probably said the same thing if somebody would say, call her up and say, I just slapped your husband. And my wife would say, I'm sure he deserved it. Thank you. To our wives, ladies and gentlemen. No. I love my wife. She's 5'2", I'm scared to death of her. I now know why the Cockney slang for wife is trouble and strife. And I'm being naughty. Now I'm being naughty. To all the females watching, I do apologize on behalf of all of you. Well, my wife and I get along really well. As long as I don't wear my Irish nightshirt. I came out the other night wearing that. And of course, my daughter fell off the couch laughing. And my wife sat on the couch and she just sighed heavily. And she said, I'm a lucky woman. I'm a lucky woman. I tell you what, if I get, you see other channels doing this, so I'll say this. If I get 100 likes on this on this video, I'll do a video with me in my Irish nightshirt. Because I think it's quite comfortable, to be honest with you. In fact, old George Formby did a song about it. My granddad's flannelette night shirt. If I think about it, I'll put a link to that song in my video description, if I remember. So here's the story. And it still bothers me. So this would have been the early 80s, like 82, 83. And I rode a bus. My mom had remarried, and we lived way out in the country in this little tiny village school district. And there was a lot of farms and all that up in that area. And there was this rotten kid who was like a year younger than me on the bus, and his name was Travis, which is funny because Travis is the Travis, you're the one probably that made me think of this. His name was Travis. Travis is the one, not the same Travis, but this Travis sent me that. I hope it's not the same Travis, if you're the It was a rotten kid, just rotten. When he was a big old farming kid, so he was big and he knew he was big and he knew he could do stuff that people just put up with. The kids just put up with. And he made everybody's life, even though he was a year younger, he made everybody's life a living heck on that bus. Well, as a kid, one day I had a pack of bubble gum. Remember how precious as a kid bubble gum was? You'd get the little, they're like little rectangle, like almost squarish, and they were all individual wrapped, and they're in the. And that Travis said, can I have a piece? Well, you know, this was precious because you didn't get this at least I didn't. I didn't get bubble gum very often. If you had bubble gum, I mean, it was like you thought you died and went to heaven. And I told him no. I said, it's mine. So he said, I'll pay you if I can have a piece of bubble gum. So I said, well, what would you give me for it? And he said, well, I tell you what, you give me 2 pieces and I'll give you $20 tomorrow. I said, you're not going to give me any money. He said, I promise you, I'll give you $20 tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're a kid. You have this bubble gum. Some kid who you don't like wants to buy bubble gum from you. And you don't, even that little, like, to give you 50 cents or $1, that's not good enough. Offers you $20 for 2 pieces of bubble gum. What would you do? Would you say that is morally wrong? So he said, I'll give you 1 today, and you bring the $20, I'll give you 1 tomorrow. And he said, deal. But I said, if you don't give me anything, I said, I'll never trust you again, and I'll tell as many people as I can to tell you that. The next morning on the bus, I got on, and he was already on. And he went like that with the $20 bill, and he says, where's my other piece? So I gave him the other piece, and he gave me the $20 bill, and I thought, oh boy, $20 was a lot of money to a kid in 1982, 83. Well, I was quite pleased. I started thinking of all the stuff I could buy with that $20, because my grandma used to say if I had a nickel in my pocket, I'd figure out a way to spend it. So a $20 bill, can you even imagine? So that would have been like a Wednesday, probably a Wednesday or a probably a Wednesday, because we had just got our report cards that night. So the morning I got the $20 bill, I got the report card that night, and I didn't do very good in elementary school because I didn't care. I graduated with honors in college, but I didn't care in grade school. I just was a kid. The last thing I wanted to do was do bloody homework. Well, anyway, so I got a good grade, evidently. And my mom said on Friday night I would be rewarded, that we were going to go out to eat. And again, to go out to eat, that was a real treat, because you didn't get to do that back then very often. At least we didn't. So to get to go out to eat, that was a huge treat. So Thursday night, I get home from school, and my mom's just ballistic. Saying that Travis stole $20 from his sister to give me for the gum. So basically, I stole the money because I knew all about it, the kid said. so I had to, so as my punishment, I had to go Friday after school to the house and give back the money. And I didn't get to go out. I didn't get to go out to eat. And I said, but I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't know he stole the money. He offered me $20 for 2 pieces of gum. Why would I not do that? And I remember going, and of course that didn't, whatever. Anyway, so I had to go. My stepdad took me to the house, and the mother just screamed and like I stole it. She basically acted like I stole the money. Screamed and screamed and screamed at me. What's the matter with me? Taking advantage of her poor innocent child, and then stealing from her daughter, and I just stood there, and you had to take it, right? That's how it was back then. So my mom brought that up, and she said she saw this Travis. They were at some place, and she said she saw him, and she said he looks just the same as when he was a kid. And then she goes, do you remember what you did, Mike? And I said, yes. And I didn't. And I look back now as an adult with 2 children, and I don't see that I did anything wrong. I didn't know he stole the money from his sister. He's a farming kid. Those farmer kids always had money, as far as I remember. Anyways, I said I still don't see that I did anything wrong. The kid was dumb enough that he wanted to pay me. So tell me in my comments. As the jury, as members of the jury, tell me, please. What would you, what would you have done? As probably a 3rd or 4th grader in the early 80s or 70s or whenever you guys grew up. Somebody offered you $20 for 2 pieces of gum. And I've rabbited on long enough. I thought this was going to be like a 5-minute video. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Travis, the other Travis. Thank you so much. I can't wait to open it. What a treat. Thank you so much. And everyone, cheerio and toodle pip. I will do a few of them. Thanks for watching.
It's time.
Who's gonna
Hi,
run?
gentlemen, please.
I don't know who's gonna run. Hello, Ducky, will you?